Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Lattydesire. Today we're at day number 13 and the learned behavioral patterns or belief that I want to unlearn is being told as it relates to grieving, move on. So before we get into this video, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. This is something I definitely want to talk about as it relates to grieving. So let's cue the intro and get right now into it.
We living free. Minding my business, doing what's right. I'm living happy, yes I'm alright. Taking chances, I'm doing just fine. Walking on sunshine, I'm living life.
So whenever you lose a loved one, like people, I don't think, maybe it's just that people just don't know what to say to you, or they believe something else. But the belief that when you're grieving, move on. Like, move on. Nope. That's not how it works. That's not how it goes. Right? So if you're that kind of person that keep going around telling people that when you're grieving, you should move on. No, that's not how it works. People think that you move on and you don't heal properly or you don't deal with the process properly, and so it hurts way much more where it starts to affect you in different areas of your life where you don't even know that it's affecting you. So if you know someone that is currently grieving or just lost someone, be careful the way in which you're talking to them, and especially to tell them that move on. It's not fair for you to tell them that, especially when they're lost somebody that they really love. Do not tell them move on. I didn't believe that my mom passed away until in grade 9, right? And it was affecting me a lot when I was in grade 9, and I could not move on from there. And a lot of people said the same thing to me. Move on, like your mother want the best for you, move on. And I could not move on, right? But what I was able to do is remember the things that my mom told me before she passed away, and I was able to use that to continue living. As in, she always wants us to do well in school, and I try my best to do the best I can when I was in high school so I can prepare for college. So those are the things that kept me going, not somebody telling me to move on, because it's not that easy, especially when you lose someone that you really love. When my son passed away, I like a month ago, like people were telling me move on, like that's my baby, that's my love, that's my heart, and I just lost my son, and people are like move on, you can go have another baby. That's not how it works. If nobody never told you this before, I am telling you, stop telling people move on. That's not how it works, right? What I can suggest to you is, if you do not know what to say, because I learned to understand that there are people just genuinely care about you in this state of mind. However, they do not know what to say when someone is grieving or how to react. What I can suggest to you is try having conversation with that person. Allow that person to talk about this person. I think, like, when I talk about my son, I get so much joy, and especially when you're listening, when somebody's listening, and when I'm talking about my son, how happy he was, and you're just there listening and sharing that moment with me, it makes me feel way much more better. But I know personally that there's nothing absolutely that I can do to get my son back or my mom back. However, sharing the memories and talking in a positive way with someone that is willing to listen and also talk back to me, not just there listen, but talk back to me and say, you know, be intrigued with the conversation and be like, yeah, he used to do that, what does he used to do, and laugh with me about memories that I shared with my son. That's way much more helpful than somebody telling me that move on. It's like somebody cut you open. I would never tell anyone that's grieving over their loved ones to move on. What I would definitely share with them is asking them about what this person were, what is this person, how this person mean to you, you know, and how is it that we can honor their lives. What can we do to make their memory live on that can help others or share something? Yeah, like how is it that we can honor their lives? That's what I would want to find out. Like, what can we do? What is it that this person like? What is it that this person liked doing? Or if they're a cancer patient, how is it that we can do a cancer foundation? If they're like, I was talking to this guy at work and he was telling me the same thing that people were saying, that he should move on, and it was hurting him a lot. And I was just there talking to him and he was telling me how much he loves his mom, and I could see that there was way much relief from the moment he said that somebody said he should move on. And we kept talking and I said to him, what do you remember your mom as? And he said that his mom is a very hard worker. And I said, I think that we can come up with an idea where we can bless somebody that works really hard, like a mom. We can do like a 10 mom where we can buy a gift certificate to them to do their manicure, pedicure, to give them that relaxation that you always wanted to do with your mom, but you never got the chance to do it. However, you are able to do it now with somebody that you see working hard. That's how you can help somebody that is grieving over a loved one. Do not tell them to move on. Do not do it. Let them go through the process of accepting, and let them go through the process of accepting, because they will never move on. Their loved one is still gonna be inside them. They're gonna continue to love them, and when you're telling them to move on, it's like you are hurting them more. The hurt gets stronger when you're telling them to move on. Do not tell anyone that is grieving, because I know, like, when I've been told when I just start grieving that I should move on, I felt like I didn't want to have another child. Like, I literally was so afraid to think that I want to have another child, right? But as I said, like, talking to close friends and family, or people that ask me about my son, and I have a good conversation with them about him, and we're able to laugh or talk about the joy and everything about him, I felt like, now I feel like, yeah, I want to have another child. I do want to have another child with another person that I'm going to truly love and the person going to love. But it gives me more of a push wanting to have another child. And so I would love to share with another child. But do not tell anybody to move on, because that puts you back in a total different state of mind. That was a lot of repetition, but I hope that you get the point clear. Do not tell a person that is grieving over their loved one to move on. Do not. In the meantime, stay blessed. Love you guys so much, and don't forget to share this video with a friend, a family, and tell another friend to share this video. In the meantime, have a great week, and I love you guys so much.
About to blow from the power inside me. Jah bless me, please, for me travel and guide me steps as me find myself.
Sweat on your skin, nerves running thin. Let it go now. Life, what a trip, we're here for it. Let it flow now. So we cruising, even when things can't seem to work out. Tip up my chin, slap on a print. time we'll sort it out. I got the strength in me, got the strength in me.